Okay, it is Tuesday, June 23rd at 9:07 p.m. That means it's a time for another video. Um, Today's weigh-in is a number we've already seen before, which is 280.8. So that either is almost or somewhere around a 3 pound drop from yesterday. So I'm still bobbling in between water weight or whatever. I'm really wanting to break through 280. I'm not sure why it's not happening. Maybe I'll have to change up my diet and stop using these pre-made salads. We'll give it another couple of days before we make any changes to what we're eating. Because again, I'm just eating 2 salads a day and one protein shake consisting of 2 scoops of protein isolate. Honestly, maybe it's the energy drinks, although they are all low calorie. But before we make any drastic changes, we'll give it another couple of days. So 280.8 was the weight for today. Yesterday, I got about 15,000 steps in with a calorie output of just over 4,000, which again puts us at least a 2,000 calorie deficit calculated for the day. Again, if the weight does not continue to move down, it either means I'm eating more calories than I think I am, or I'm not burning as many calories as I think I am. We'll give it maybe another 3 or 4 days again before we make any changes. And I also did get my weekly report from Fitbit, which is looking pretty good. I think Saturday was the day I just had like a day of no activity because that was the only day I didn't get a green star. I did way more steps than I did last week because, again, I had a lot of days where I wasn't really going for walks because of the blisters I had. But over 100,000 steps for the week is great. As you can see, average daily calorie burn around 4,200. That's what I'm looking for because now I'm eating well below 2,000 calories a day. I'm trying to keep it as close to 1,600 as possible. So we're looking to have a 2,000 calorie a day deficit, which is just where I'm at. But down there in the bottom, it says weight loss 1.3 pounds for the week because, again, we're just kind of fluctuating in between, low 280 and like not as low 280, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that, but that is the weekly Fitbit report. And then one thing I also wanted to show, which is another tool that I use, is a TDE calculator from Damn Ripped. I love to use this, again, as damnripped.com. It just kind of helps me know whether or not if everything is checking out. Because, again, if my input calories is accurate and my output for calories is accurate, I should see week to week a steady weight loss. This has kind of been the first week we haven't seen that, so I'm going to start reevaluating my numbers, which means in the next couple of days, I might change my diet. I may cut out these pre-made salads that I'm buying. The pre-made salads that I buy are anywhere between 400 and 500 calories a piece. It could be that the pre-made salads, their calculations as far as calories are off. It could be maybe my calculations for as much dressing I'm using is off. It could be the Fitbit is not accurately calculating my calorie output, so I may have to do more cardio. Or it could just be fat loss in exchange for water weight. That's why you don't want to rush it too much. Generally, it's if you don't see much weight change in 2 weeks is when you make an adjustment. So we've only just had the 1 week, so we're going to wait until we hit about that second week before I reach out to John and be like, John, what should I do? Increase cardio or drop calories again? But I like Damn Ripped because what it does is it allows you to put in your age, your sex, your weight, your calorie kind of input. It gives you your TDE, which says it's about 2,200 calories. And it kind of gives you a projection as to when you should hit your weight, your weight goal. Now, because it doesn't let you plug in specific daily calories that you're eating or like a calorie deficit, it just allows you to calculate a percentage. Like I put in, I want to be at a 60% calorie deficit, which is 3,400 calories out and 1,400 calories in. It says I should hit my weight loss goal within 68 days by August 30th. Now, to me, that gives me a rough estimation of where I should hit 240 pounds, assuming everything is accurate, which of course nothing is ever 100% accurate as far as this goes. But at a 2,000 calorie deficit, by the end of August, I should hit 240 pounds. Now, that's obviously not a guarantee, and I probably won't hit 240 by then, but if I hit 245, I'll be happy. Especially with gyms are opening on Friday, so a little bit of resistance training may change that. It may slow weight loss down. I don't know. But if I even hit 250 by then, I will be happy. So that kind of gives me a projection, so I kind of can keep track of where I'm at. I may actually try to increase the calorie deficit that I'm going for. I might try to hit a 2,200 or 2,300 calorie a day deficit. Now, some days that I've been going on these longer walks, I've been hitting like a 3,000 calorie deficit, but I have been not maintaining that day to day. I may try to increase that to try to hit my goal faster. But again, you don't want to try to lose weight too fast because it's not sustainable and it leads to binging. But we're already completed, I think, the 4th week of Beyond the Iron. So I've been on my diet strictly for 4 weeks, and I have not had the urge to binge. The only time that I eat extra, I still have a salad. Anytime I do any sort of binging, it'll just mostly be on lettuce. Anything that's super low calorie that I can feel stuffed off of, but not feel bad about how much calories I've ingested, that's kind of the point. But I've been able to do that already for 4 weeks. And since I've already lost like a pound or two away from 200 pounds, over the last 2 years, I'm really not worried about relapsing on my diet. So I think that I've been able to maintain roughly 2,000 calorie deficit a day for the last month. I think I can either increase my activity level to try to hit 2,300 calorie deficit a day, or drop the calories a little bit more. When I do my one-on-one with John, we'll see maybe what the best idea is. I'm not going to lie. The only issue with increasing activity level is I do a lot of walking. I'm walking 3 to 4 hours a day, which just at a certain point becomes time consuming. But this video is already starting to go on kind of long. That's where I'm at for the day. And we'll see what happens with tomorrow's weigh-in. We'll either fluctuate back up when water weight, or maybe we will finally be able to break 280 and stay below it. And again, once I hit 278.6, I have officially lost 200 pounds. So I will start working on a video then, and I will see you guys tomorrow.